Welcome back, YouTube. So it's Evod here. We left off when I was going to start the tutorial, I guess, where you start off in the prison. I guess it's not going to happen. So what happened is I actually alt-tabbed out of the game, which caused it to select the option of no instead of accept to play it. So it just spawned me into the world at a level 3. So whatever. So we were going to continue where we left off, in a sense, minus the prison. But it is a waste of time anyways. It's just the introduction to the Prophet and Lyris, blah blah blah, nobody cares about. Let's get to the real stuff. Alrighty, so I just want to mention, I didn't mention, but I'm sure you could tell, but
I have three 60-day subscription codes for Elder Scrolls Online to give away. So there's 3 ways that you can enter. Leave a comment. I will be giving a copy to somebody that leaves a comment in any of one of my videos. 1 copy to a subscriber, and 1 copy to whoever likes my page on Facebook. The link is in the description if you do want to check that out. Let's see here. Just give me a second here. Good. Alrighty, so like I was saying, so 3 copies, and that's just for now. I mean, I will get more copies if this is successful and this goes somewhere. I have no problem. So each copy retails about $39.99 per copy. So it's just a basic 60-day subscription. Let's see here. Another thing is, though, you must be legal age, I guess, to play rated M games, so mature. I'm not going to give the game to a minor and their parents get pissed off at me, which is why I set that rule. Let's take a look here. Since I am recording, I do want to just go on medium graphics. Okay. Alrighty, so let's get started here. So as you can see, I have started off in Devin's Watch. Like I said, this is the full map. Oh, sorry. This is the full map here of Tamriel. So you got all of these locations you could travel to, which is great. Up here is Cold Harbor, which is the prison or jail that you start at. Let's see. Go ahead in here. And this right here, this little island or centered off piece that's highlighted right now is the PvP area. So it's not showing me anything because I'm not level 10 yet. But let's go ahead and check out the bank first. So I do know the bank is linked between accounts, or characters I should say, not accounts. So I am going to go to the bank. Just grab a shield. Because it didn't spawn me with one. And if I would have done the prison island, I would have had one. So, look here. Come on.
Customers aren't allowed back here.
You shut your mouth. What just happened? Okay, so I'm gonna be 4 or 5 frames per second right now. I don't even have the 38 coins to teleport. Yeah, this happened to me in the beta. Not pleased. Actually, it wasn't this particular thing. I was endlessly falling. I can look around. You see the directions moving around with me. Okay, so with this being said, I am going to create a new character. I'll be right back in the bank. Alrighty guys, I am back here. As you see, I just created pretty much the same. She's almost as close as I could get her. What happened is I was in an endless fall. I did log out, log back in, and I was just falling and falling and falling. So I gonna have to create a new character. This being said, we can go ahead and actually do the whale in prison. So this will actually give you the introduction to Lyris and the Prophet. So let's go ahead here. Load up. Oh, another thing I did forget to mention is, if you guys noticed, my XP bar, I do have a couple
Add-ons here for the game, so that it's a more detailed look at the experience. So it tells you 0 to 70 XP points, what percentage you're at, and such. Another thing I have is when I pick up an item or gain XP, it'll show up in the bottom right hand corner, as you will see shortly. So this is the cave prison, and I am not going to talk while the cutscenes are talking, or the CPUs, or whatever you want to classify them as talking.
Slowly now. You've been through an ordeal. Take a few moments to collect yourself.
What's happening? Who
like
are
you, I am a prisoner in this place. Yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. The tapestry we weave is a complex one. You cannot hope to see its pattern in its entirety. Not yet.
Well, the tapestry, you know, is not a complex one. You're just very complex there, mister. You're from the past, the future, you despair and hope. You're just a very confusing guy.
You
What
must
do you want from
rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you. You must escape from this cell, take up arms, and protect yourself. Then find Lyris Titanborn.
So you're gonna get me out of this prison then. But Lyris Titanborn, who is that? I don't quite understand. Okay, then you know you can just leave me here. I ain't have no problem.
We are escaping. Let me open
It's a
your
little
door.
lizard man.
That's it. Quickly. You must escape before the
Thank you,
guards
sir.
return.
It's funny how the prophet says I have to rescue him, and then all of a sudden somebody comes up and opens the door for me. So I've explored all around here. There's not really much to see in this area.
There are weapons in the
You just pretty much have to
shield
continue
beast.
on and grab your weapons
Arm
and
yourself.
go from there. So with the series, I do want to mention I'm going to stay true to the character. So since I did choose to be a warrior of the sort, I'm going to do the one-handed sword and the shield.
Grab something to
So,
defend yourself. Don't
being
be
said,
afraid. We have a lot of prisoners to arm.
I am going to take these, because that sells for 10 gold. See here, I don't want that. Sword. Yes. Shield. I'll take you too. And this mace over here, I'll take that. So that's 20 gold in my pocket already. Now if you see, this is the sword that it gave me when I spawned in, and it forgot to give me the shield. So, I've got it now. Let's go ahead and face our first Skeletor.
Approaches. Strike it down. Do not slow, Vestige. With the passing of time, any indecision becomes decision.
Alrighty. Now it's funny, like this right here, for instance, is a bone cart. He's got a lockpick for some reason, and then all the bones disappear. The bone wagon. Now these, the plump worms, an ingredient for crafting food, and the crawlers, bait for fishing. I'm gonna get some bait. I will do some fishing. I'm also gonna do some mining, wood cutting, stuff like that, to take a look at that kind of thing for you guys, so you guys know what it's
Another
like.
enemy blocks the path ahead.
Nothing too extravagant.
Snatch it quickly.
The only ores I've found so far were iron. I don't know if there's any other type of ore, but I do know there is, as far as I'm aware, there's two types of wood. There's yew wood, and then there is some things here.
You've got more meat on your bones than most of these poor
Lyris.
bastards, and I see you've armed yourself. Good. You've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Well, I don't know if I would say I have some meat in me, but I do definitely have some fight in me.
A
But
fellow
who are
prisoner.
you anyway?
Her name's Lyris.
Lyris Titanborn. I know. I was
What?
told to find you though.
Who told you to find me?
I don't know. Some strange man. He seemed very confused of who he is, but you know, he was in rags.
He spoke to you? What did he say?
Well, you know, he just told me to find you and that our fates are intertwined some way. He's a crazy old man. I wouldn't really believe him.
That sounds like the prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me.
Oh, so he's a prophet, so he must be very important. But I can still hear his voices in my head. What does he want me to help
Break him
you
out,
with,
of
though?
course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
Okay, I suppose I will help you. Now, as I was saying about the worms, I'm not quite sure what kind of soup or stew you can cook up with some worms, but I don't think I'd be the one to want to eat it. Definitely not. You think you'd use worms for fishing? No, not any so that makes too much sense. Alrighty, so this this again, this happens from time to time as well. You see I'm standing on air. It's supposed to be a staircase. Let's go ahead and open our map. I already know where I want to go. Actually, I've got a optional steps. Talk to Lyris. Okay, so it's only optional. Seems like I'm running into a lot of issues with these characters already. I'm not too pleased. I didn't have an issue with my level 10, so things just magically appearing. No, are you kidding me? I will fucking kill you if you fucking make me die in fucking endless fall. Okay, you know what? Just fucking kill me. Kill me now. I wanna die. Oh, look at that.
Come.
Lyris.
He sent magical constructs
talk to you,
created
I
by
guess.
him. I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't care. Just talk to you because it's optional. Alright. Now. Flame astronauts attacking me, but I don't know where from. There's a lot of issues with this. I might just have to skip this for this video. For the purposes of there's a lot of shit going on with this fucking little island. Now let's attempt this again.
Well played.
Are you gonna let me climb up? Oh, well at least I can see this bitch. Alrighty. Hopefully that's the end of that shit. And this should load up. Good. Destroy it. Alrighty. Now let's go to Prophet's Cage.
A god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry!
What was your name again? Target practice?
Shut up, Lyris. This fucking game's being gay. Which is unfortunate, because this is pretty boring and useless, but I do like it because you can get some levels in it. Let's see here. There's the flame astronaut that was attacking me earlier. Die, motherfucker!
The prophet's enclosure isn't
Oh,
far.
Lyris.
Let's go.
Fuck off. I don't want to talk to you. Look at me, I'm getting attacked again. That's the prophet's cage right there. Go ahead and climb up here. Oh no, there's a ward on it. We can't get in. We have to go around. Lyris,
The
I need
Prophet's
to talk
enclosure
to
isn't
you.
far.
What the fuck's it telling me to do now? I'm on the wrong one. No. What the hell? This is where I came from, is it not? Yeah, I said, and I came down the stairs and I spun around and went up to the... okay. We'll go up here, but...
The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it. Destroying the set. Cadwell
yeah,
is
see,
the
that's
oldest.
not the
Cadwell
word. That's
sees
where I
things
came
as-
from, so... Because Cadwell's actually beside the Prophet's cage. Oh, it's mirrored. That makes sense. Alrighty, let's go. Talk to
One
Cadwell,
fine
you
day
strange old
in the
man.
middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their bows, and stabbed themselves. Hello, what's
Come on,
up?
Cadwell, there you
Rather
are.
court, follow the river.
He
Best of
just
luck.
tells me
Well,
how to get to the... how to get over to the Prophet, so it's not too important. Let's see here. There's usually a couple astronauts back there, but just hypothetically say they weren't there. Look at that, Lyris is so stupid, she got hit by it again. Okay, and proceed.
Into the Undercroft.
Alrighty, so we are now in the Undercroft, on our way to save the Prophet. Myself and Lyris here. We make a beast team. If anyone's wondering why she's so big, it's because she actually has giant in her blood, which you do learn later on in the story. So, yeah, see in the right-hand corner, I just grabbed a flint sword, 1 gold and 37 XP for that kill. So that's another add-on I have here, which is nice. I find drippings very useless. I don't really craft up a fucking brew in this game. I suppose. Does this chest have anything? That's gold. Grapes. See here. More chests. Maple bow.
These things for gold. I mean, I could grab some gold out of my bank that I have linked with my other character. Don't have much, I have 5,000, but if I do happen to come across it and need it, I will grab it. Only for the fact that I know it wasn't earned on this character, but I did earn it. I don't want to go that way.
This place stinks of death.
Lyris, get out of my freaking face. I don't want to see your boobs. Alrighty, so we made it to the ladder that leads up to the Prophet's cell. So that's good. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and climb the wrong side, but still
The
get up.
Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
Alright, so since this part is sort of important, so we know what's going on, I will
All right.
listen here.
Good news
so
is we made it here in
yeah.
one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you.
Oh, what do you mean you're not going
Probably
with
should
me?
have mentioned this before, but it never seemed like the right time. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna swap places with him. So do what you must, Lyris. I do promise you, I've had a good journey with you through these cells. I do appreciate your help, and have a good life.
We
in
can't
that cell.
possibly understand it right now, but the Prophet chose you for a reason. You're important, and everyone and everything we've ever loved is in danger. Get the Prophet to safety. I'll find my own way back if I can.
Alrighty, keep him. I'll
There are
keep him
magical
safe for
locking
sure.
devices on either side of the cage. You need to deactivate both of them so I can begin the transfer. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
I understand. Good luck, Lyris.
I give myself that the Prophet might be free!
And look at that. Lyris is now in that cell, and the Prophet is here.
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyris sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Can we find a way to take her with us? You are the Prophet. I mean, you are the past, you are the future, and you are the present. You must be able to do
Wish
something,
that
the
were
Prophet.
possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
You're a very confusing man, but if you say so,
That
what's
is the
the
name I have given
Vestige?
you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
So I am the past and the future as well. Well, why does Lyris call you the
That is
Prophet?
what I'd come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are
Anchor?
Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Alrighty, stay close then, blind man. Alrighty, so, that is the Prophet and that is Lyris. We do come around to, trying to break out Lyris again, and, successfully or not, that's all you're getting for now. And the Prophet is a very strange and different character, we'll put it that way. So let's go ahead and go to the Anchor Morin. Oh yes, we've got a couple skeletons here we gotta kill. Now the good thing with being with the Prophet himself is he actually heals consistently. Okay, let's see. What do we have here?
Souls of the damned are my weapons. You will know eons of suffering.
Here, watch, I could just stand here, attack him, and the Prophet would just sit there and heal me. run this game on maximum record, and eventually stream as well. So that's going to be something to look forward to very shortly. I would say within the next month, so after about 30 episodes, so I mean that's not that much. But seriously, I am going to get a new computer, and a lot more will be coming out, not just Elder Scrolls Online, but a lot more games. So this is my inventory. Let's take a look here. So I want skills. Okay, so I don't know. Ardent Flame, Dronic Power, and Irritant Heart. I see here. Deals 16 physical damage, knocks down enemy for 3 seconds. Increases armor by 50 for 17 seconds and returns 4 physical damage from the attackers. Pulls the target towards you and deals 14. Yep. Good, good, good. So, now
The Dark
we must
Anchor
talk to
sport
the
a shard
prophet.
of ethereal magicka.
It's not really important. I'm sure everybody knows what a sky shard is now. If you don't, what it is if you collect 3 sky shards, you get a skill point. So they're not useless, but they're not that important. So let's go ahead and collect our first sky shard.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
About 4 times I jumped in right after him, and you're actually supposed to hit the action key, which is E, to go up. I didn't figure it out until about the 5th or 6th time. I stopped and I looked around to see where I'm supposed to jump, and it said press E to whatever. That's when I figured it out the hard way. Because if you watch him, he just runs and jumps like no tomorrow. So that's what I tried doing.
Don't fall from the mountain. It doesn't matter.
The vestige awakens once again.
Yeah.
Come here.
I hate this. For some reason, sometimes it does that after a cutscene or a loading screen, something.
I always get spawned into the ground. There we go. So let's go ahead and pick up where we left off.
As I
Talk to the
feared,
prophet.
we arrived in days, weeks. I'm afraid I cannot foresee
Again,
that.
nothing.
Not
He's
yet.
telling me I
Where
have to
is
select
best?
my own
You must
path,
find
blah
your
blah
own
blah. Where should I go? Goodbye. Alright. Now, again, I'm going to open up the sealed urn, take the bow, and then the armor. Actually, that gave me a little bit better armor than last time. It gave me like a robe last time. Let's take a look around here. Goat meat. A bottle, we'll take that. Some bread. Another food. Let's see here. Dresser. Ingredient for crafting the Bosmer style. No. Orc style. No. Alright. So let's go ahead and go to Davin's Watch and go back to the bank is where I was going. Prior to getting fucked in the ass, pretty much. Not a literal sense, obviously. Okay, so there is actually Steel Ignite and that sanded oak you see in the bottom left-hand corner, which is the chat. Sanded oak is just it's oak that's been sanded. But I can confirm now there is actually Steel Ignite. So steel ore. So let's take a look here. I'm gonna let the bank load up this time. Come on, bank. There she is.
I can assure with every confidence our vaults will never be breached.
Alrighty,
And
so
I should
you can
know
see here
that is
the
before
character
the
ranks are actually linked. right now I have 4,400 in there. So the Pledge of Mara, this is the marriage. You can only use it once, and there's no way out of it. This is the pet that you get for when you buy the expanded pack. So the $79.99 pack, you get a pet crab. Pretty useless. Let's see here. Take the lockpicks. Iron ore. I'm also going to take the iron ore. So I will be able to show you a little bit about the crafting, I guess. In this, take a couple more things here. Okay. I just withdrew something I didn't want to. Alright, so now that we have that out, let's go ahead and head down to the market. This is the market I selected here. As you highlight, you can see that the alchemy station, blacksmith station, all that's down there. This market has what you see there. So now the one thing I do like about the package that I purchased. Now usually when you play MMOs or anything like that, you don't typically get a source of transportation quickly.
With it, it buys for 1 gold peak, which is great. So I don't have to walk everywhere. Let's see here, what am I in? The alchemy station, I don't want that. And this is the woodworking station, I don't want that either. Here we go, blacksmithing. I'm gonna read the basics. Goat meat, I'll take that. Alright, so you need 10 iron ore, which made 9 iron ingots, a ruby, and a honing stone. 7 iron ingots, 16 that time, and an amethyst. Perfect. So if we take a look here, you go to creations, which is the second tab here. You can actually deconstruct weapons as well. For instance, I'm not going to use a small one, it only sells for 10 gold. So I don't really need it too much. I will keep that. The flint sword I don't want. Construct it. We got an iron ingot out of that. The great swords I don't want. They're two-handed weapons. Okay, improvements. You can improve your weapons as well. So, for instance, right now my one-handed sword is at a fine stage. No, it's not actually. Actually, I don't want to do that because we are going to build a new weapon. I don't want a dagger. I'm going to go with the sword again. As you see here, the more ingots you put into it, the higher the level it's required and the damage goes up. Style, you can make an imperial sword with a knuckle, which you can buy from the blacksmith. So, right now, we are only level 3, I believe, so. Armor, same idea. I am going to make myself a set of armor. I am going to need some more nickel though. You standing up here,
No one keeps their forge as hot as a
using
fun.
the anvil.
You'll have to journey to the heart of Ash Mountain to find a fire this strong. You're welcome to work.
Okay, I got 10 nickel. Alright, so let's create. And this is all level 1 stuff, so it's not gonna give me the best armor, but it's gonna give me something for now, I guess. So I crafted one of each, or made one of each. So if I put on, let's see here. If I didn't make it into an Imperial, you can actually right click an item and down here it would actually say convert to Imperial. If you had a nickel, you can do that. So that is a pretty neat thing to know. Let's take a look here. So there is the Iron Crusaeus. Let's see here. I'll go with the boots. Let's see here. Undo the shield here. And the sword. Why is because... Okay, so that's good. And that's good as well. Okay. Great. So this is our character now. So we got the novice gear. And I'm just gonna run back to the bank and deposit the things I don't know. Or I don't want. Or don't need. And put the rest of the gold back in there as well. I don't like carry the gold around with me for some reason. I do carry around about 250 to 300 on me. I guess I do want to teleport to a shrine. So let's go ahead here to the bank. Alright, so I'm not going back behind those counters ever again. Never, ever, ever. Now, the one thing I want to sort of throw out there as a note, just like in Skyrim, you want to read. No, you don't want to read. You want to pretend to read. So search bookshelves, anything that you can read, do it. Because you upgrade your skills and abilities a lot quicker than
Take it from
actually
me. Your goods are
using
safe
them.
here. Especially safe
Okay.
for me. They don't let me handle
Deposit.
anything.
Okay, I
I have
don't
to
want
pass it
that.
all to a trusted
That.
intermediary.
My bank is full. Well, that's fine because I don't need my bank. Okay, let's see here. Take out 500 gold. Alrighty, so let's just take a look here. 500 gold. Alrighty, guys. So that was the blacksmithing and the prison that you start out in. We've met the prophet in Lyris. So the next episode we will actually start our first quest to get us going in this series. But as for now, that is it for today. So stay tuned, guys. As I said, there are 3 ways that you can win your copy, or not copy, sorry, 60-day subscription to ESO. So either leave a comment down below in any one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, and like us on Facebook. That's all you need to do. You don't have to buy anything, nothing like that. As soon as you do that, I'm not quite sure. I know all 3 codes will be gone by May 20th, 2014. When the dates are for each specific draw will depend on how many comments, how many subscribers, and how many likes on Facebook we have. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more.